What's up, guys? Back again with another video. Today we're going to talk about Boeing. There's a lot of things going on with this company right now. A lot of bad press based on two plane crashes within the last 12 months. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the stock, see what's going on, and see if this is something that you want to put your money in. So get ready for some free game. We're about to kick it. All right, so Boeing, man, a lot of things going on with this company. A lot of bad news, I would say, within the last 12 months. Um, Pretty much they've had two plane crashes within a 5-month period. So the first plane crash was in October of 2018, and that was an Indonesian plane. Pretty much everyone died. 5 months later, in March of 2019, they had another plane crash, which was an Ethiopian flight, and everyone died as well. Both planes were the 737 MAX. Since then, regulators have pretty much grounded those planes, and it's affecting, the stock. It's also affecting, obviously, the people who lost their family members and, those two horrible incidents. So there's going to be a lot of litigation aimed at Boeing, obviously. The bad press has hurt the stock. It's gone down, I would say, probably about 24% within the last 12 months. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at the stock here and go over some basic information on the company. And then let's see, what happens from there. All right, so one of the first things I want to jump over to is I want to jump over to my web browser here and take a look at what pops up when you just type in Google. In Google, you type in Boeing. So you type in Boeing right here, and there's all these top stories. Boeing exec out as company prepares to report more post-crash losses. Boeing ousts top executive as 737 MAX crisis swells. So there's a lot of things going on. Boeing, Microsoft, Tesla earnings, what you will know, because Boeing's actually announcing their earnings tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday. So they're announcing earnings tomorrow. It probably won't be that great. It says here also Kevin McAllister ousted as the boss of Boeing commercial airplanes. So pretty much this guy is the one that's in charge of like the commercial division of Boeing, and he's out. They're kicking him out. They're going to find someone else to replace him. 2 crashes within 5 months. That's just crazy incompetence. I'm sorry. Something's wrong there. You got to go, buddy. It's that simple. All right. So there's a lot going on with Boeing. So let's go ahead and hop on over to Wikipedia and get some information about the company here. It says Boeing Company is an American multinational corporation that designs and manufactures and sells airplanes, rotorcraft, rockets, satellites, telecommunication equipment, and missiles worldwide. So this is a wide company, big, wide moat. They're into a lot of different things. Pretty much like Lockheed Martin, but I don't think Lockheed Martin makes commercial carriers. Their specialty is mainly space and military style aircrafts. But Boeing does commercial planes, and this is where they're getting the heat for with those 2 crashes. All right, so let's go down here and get some more information on the actual company. So it says here Boeing was founded by William Boeing on July 15th, 1916 in Seattle, Washington. The present corporation is the result of the merger of Boeing with McDonnell Douglas on August 1st, 1997. Former Boeing chair and CEO Philip M. Condit continued as the chair and CEO of the new Boeing, while Harry Stonecipher, former CEO of McDonnell Douglas, became the president and chief operating officer of the newly merged company. All right, so let's hop on over to Boeing's website here. and just take a look. So we have this big banner on the page. It says from Bansoy to BIPA, how an employee gardening club changed Boeing. It also says here, and I guess this is like their news feed, it says Porsche and Boeing to partner on premium urban air mobility market. And it just goes into some basic information. It says here it also has a banner on the website for the 737 MAX update. So that's an issue for them. They have a section on their website pretty much updating you with what's going on. So below that we have Boeing in space, because like I said, they make space crafts, careers at Boeing, and then we have news. All right, so let's go ahead now and hop back on over to Robinhood, and we're going to take a look at my investment in Boeing. I recently acquired this stock yesterday, actually. As you can see, I have 4 shares. I bought it for $332.11 per share. My equity value is $1,351. This company represents 5.73% of my portfolio, and my total return so far is $22.56. All right, so let's look at the growth over a 5-year period for Boeing. So within a week, it's down $32. A month, it's down $39. 3 months, down $33. 1 year, down $20. Over a 5-year period, though, it's up $213.61, or 173% return. The 52-week high on Boeing is 446.01, which is why I decided to purchase it when I saw the price drop down to the $32 that I got it for, actually. So that's well below the 52-week high of $446.01. The dividend yield on Boeing is 2.12, which I believe they recently raised the dividend, so now it's paying roughly about $2.06 per share, which is pretty good. You have some more news here. It says Gulfstream expects more queries during certification after Boeing MAX crashes. Yahoo Finance says Boeing, Microsoft, and Tesla will announce earnings on Wednesday. And then the Wall Street Journal says Boeing commercial airplanes chief leaves amid 737 MAX crisis. So a lot of things going on. All right, so let's look at the analyst ratings. Now it's saying for analyst ratings, 61% of the analysts recommend that you buy this stock. 39 recommend that you hold it, and 0% recommend that you sell the stock. All right, if we scroll down here, Morningstar rating is 3. The economic moat for Boeing is wide. The fair value is $335. That's what they're saying the fair value is. Uncertainty is high. The stewardship is standard. Now let's look at the earnings here. If we look at these low earning bubbles, the brighter green circle represents the actual earnings per share, and the light green bubble represents the expected earnings per share. So as you can see, they have done okay for, like, I would say 2 quarters out of 4. They've beaten the earnings per share. The recent crashes obviously did not help the stock. All right. The volatility of the stock is low. The initial requirement is 50%. If we scroll down here, it gives you some more information about the company. So what I want to do now is go ahead and hop on over to the Dividend Tracker. So we're just going to take a look at a 10-year history here of dividends paid out by Boeing. So right now, we're looking at 2008. They were paying 40 cents per share, and that's for 4 quarters. Then we move to 2008. It bumps up to 42 cents per share, or $1.68 for the year. 29, 2010, I should say, it's the same. 2011, it's the same. 2012, they bumped it up to $1.76 for the year, or 44 cents per share. Then 2013, it went to $1.94. 2014, it was $2.92, and it just keeps going up. When you look at the stock, the stock ticker on Dividend.com, it says they have a 7-year track record of increasing the dividends over the last 7 years. So every year for the last 7 years, they've increased the dividends. Right now for 2019, it's at $2.05 per share. And I think it was on Monday, they announced that it would be going to $2.06 per share. So dividend wise, the company seems pretty steady. If we go ahead and we hop on over here we look at it on Ameritrade, TD Ameritrade, it gives you some more information here. Right now the price is $337.30. It says here the 52-week range it went as low as $292.47 and as high as $446.01. The dividends is $8.22 per year. It's paid quarterly, and the current rate is $2.06. Dividend next pay date is December 6th of 2019, and the ex-dividend date was August 8th, 2019. All right, so has historical volatility here. The market cap on this company is $189 billion. Outstanding shares, we have 562 million. The PE ratio is 38.78. And it says here 66.49% of the shares are held by institutions. All right, so that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much all the information I wanted to go over as far as looking at the numbers when it comes on to Boeing. There's some additional information that I can't pull up on the phone here from Seeking Alpha. But if you go to Seeking Alpha and you type in the stock ticker of BA, which is for Boeing, and you click on where it says value, it tells you and you go to the enterprise value, it tells you here that the market cap is $186.29 billion. The net debt for Boeing is $10.7 billion, and the enterprise value is $197.40. So based on those numbers, it does seem like the stock is a little bit overvalued based on these numbers, obviously. But right now, I'm going off, like I said, looking at the 52-week high. It was $446.01, and I got the stock for pretty much $332 and some change, and 11 cents. So I'm betting on the fact that I think Boeing will get through this. This is a company that has a good track record of making great airplanes, and they're pretty much a part of a duopoly. It's, as far as plane manufacturers go, you really only have two choices. You have Boeing, and then you have Airbus. Airbus is a European company. Boeing is an American company. I think Boeing obviously is the bigger company, has a bigger market cap, etc. But one of the things that I looked at too was the fact that Boeing is very political, man. This company between, I would say, 1998 and 2018, they've spent like $270 million in lobbying. So these guys are very political. They'll figure it out. They have great technicians there. They'll figure it out. They'll fix the issue. They'll probably get slapped with some big fine. They'll set up some kind of settlement for the people whose family died in the crash, and I think they'll weather the storm and they'll come out on top. And that's pretty much why I got the stock. You know, I think it's only gonna go. It may go down tomorrow. Now, don't get me wrong. It might dip tomorrow again after earnings, and if it does go lower, I'll probably try to pick up a couple more shares. You know, this stock is it's not exactly the cheapest stock. It's not $50. It's in the $300 range now. So I'll pick up, you know, depending on what my cash flow allows, I'll pick up a couple more shares if it does go down tomorrow after earnings, because I'm confident. I think eventually, you know, 6 months, a year from now, it's going to go up. And I think it's going to go back and probably surpass that 52-week high of 446.01. And that's pretty much my take on Boeing, man. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is how what happened with Boeing also affected Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is, for those of you who don't know, they're kind of like a budget airline. Kind of like, you know, like Frontier or Spirit. The stock doesn't seem to be affected that much by it, but let's go ahead and take a look here. It has a little bit of a dip, but it seems to be going fine. It hasn't really affected the stock as yet, but you know, I think it eventually will, because when it comes on to airline companies that own the 737 MAX, Southwest Airlines has the most. They have, I believe it's roughly about 34. Yeah, they have 34 Boeing 737 MAX planes, and all those planes are grounded. So they're losing a lot of money, you know, and they're seeing the competition, like say like a budget airline like Frontier, who has, I believe their primary planes come from Airbus. I think most of their planes are like the Airbus 320. So, and those planes are fine. So pretty much they're losing a lot of money, you know, by having 34 of their planes grounded. So that's another factor too. So that's huge. All right, so that's it, guys. That's pretty much my take on Boeing. I think for me, it's a go right now. You know, the stock may drop some more tomorrow after they announce earnings. If it does, I'll pick up some more shares. You know, like I said, the stock is not exactly cheap for me. You know, it's not a $50 stock. It's in the 300 range right now. But hopefully after they get everything resolved, it'll go back up, and it should be good. All right, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe. I make new videos every week. Also, go ahead and please smash that like button, man. It helps the video go viral, puts it out there, and I'm trying to get my subscribers up. If you're new to investing and you're thinking about using Robinhood, I have a link in the description. If you sign up from that link, you get a free stock, and it helps me out too. So you get a free stock, I get a free stock. It's a win-win for both of us. All right. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I do appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day, man.